Hey there, net dwellers. I'm Joe Maven, and I'm sick. And apparently I also have a beard. Of course, that's weird. Yeah, I know. Let's get weirder. I have really no reason to have this beard. So if someone randomly comes up to me and say, "Hey, shave," I was like, okay, and I will. But I'm just going a lot of people have said, like, hey, that looks pretty good on you. But it's also a way just to confuse people about my age when they find out that I'm actually 21 and they go, but you got a baby face. But then again, you got the beard now, so maybe you are, maybe you are. I don't. Yeah. I want their braids to implode. That's my motivation and goal in life, for people's brains to implode. But yeah, and I'm doing this video sick, having a cold I've had for so far 5 days. But who cares? I just saw for the first time last night, and I didn't get home until 2:30. No. What is time? What is time until 1:30? But still, even with a cold. But still, though. I saw Lego Movie 2, the second part. I'm not gonna bother messing with the filter and focus. Anyway, I need a movie that I need to talk about. Yeah, I saw Lego Movie 2, the second part, and it's really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, here's just my thoughts on it. I want to share my thoughts on it because I'm of course, you want to hear the opinion of a family / children's movie about Legos from the perspective of the thoughts of a 21-year-old male. The only opinion on this movie that matters, of course. Anyway, the movie. I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of times that I laughed a lot. When the trailer for the first movie came out, people was like, oh, this won't be a good movie. And then when people saw the movie, they're like, oh, this is a good movie. But from the trailer, I mean, like, maybe it's just because of my younger brain, or younger brain in me, I'm thinking, like, this looks pretty good. I mean, Lego, I like Lego, so it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna see this movie, and I did, and I said, I knew it. I knew I'd love it, and I did. Oof. This was Return to Form, the Lego movies. This had everything that I loved in both the Lego Batman movie and the Lego movie. This is really good. But something that I didn't think it would be was a musical. It had a lot of musical moments in it, which, like, some I thought were kind of, I will admit, but others, like, yeah, this is my jam, yeah, it's cool, and it was very enjoyable, and, yeah, so I repeat myself a lot. That's a trope if you watch a lot of my videos, I repeat myself a lot. But I didn't expect it to be a movie musical, but it was a welcomed addition to making this movie extra enjoyable. Yeah. The voice cast. The voice cast is really great. I'm hearing a lot of people kind of saying that they're kind of getting a little bit of Chris Pratt fatigue, which makes sense. When you see a person's face for a lot, you at first like, oh, that guy is cool, or that face, I like that face, and then you see that face quite a bit more, and you're like, I'm seeing this face a lot. Can we get more faces out there? Not as much as this face, but I don't know. I still like Chris Pratt, and he still is enjoyable. He's great for the character of Emmett. I like the character of Emmett. He's really sweet and adorable and nice, and I like it. Elizabeth Banks, good. Will Arnett is just one of the best Batmen. Charlie, there's the other side characters that were in the first Lego movie. Wasn't as much as them, but that's okay. I mean, like, the moments that they are in the movie were still great. New additions. This, I can't remember her name, character's name, but Tiffany Haddish in this movie. I mean, I hadn't seen any other movie with that actress, but she was really good in this. She was a really nice addition. But yeah, I won't go into spoilers for this movie and my thoughts, but like the other Lego movies, and I mean, like, this is in part because this was it wasn't directed this time, but it was written by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, which those are two creators out there that like I've seen, yeah, all their stuff besides Clone High. But besides Clone High, I've seen all their other stuff, and I mean, like, they have a track record for being top-notch great for everything that they've worked on. I've yet to see something from them that that they had a major part in where it was lackluster. They always put their all into everything, and they're really, really good craftsmen. And there's no exception in their writing. I could definitely tell it was written by them because they put a lot of passion into the work they do, and there's a lot of passion and love, and there's a lot of clever writing. That's the key word for Phil Lord and Christopher Miller's writing. It's very clever. And, it's very on the nose and meta a lot of the time, but it's very clever in that way. But yeah, you've seen the trailers. It shows like Apocalypse Bricksburg or something in the beginning, because this movie takes place right after the events of the end of the first one, where we are the planet Duplo, we've come to destroy you. Comes to them, and Trailer says, nope, didn't work out. But yeah, there's a lot of funny gags and funny jokes in there. And the animation. Let me talk about the animation. I mean, like, even the like Ninjago movie, like, it was also impressive. But like, my love for these movies are in part from just the detail that they put in the animation. How they make every single little Lego piece, especially when it goes to wide shots or exterior shots, where it shows like in grand scales Lego sets. And none of the Legos that you see on screen, except for when it shows shots of being in the real world. Spoiler, sort of. It's really a spoiler for Lego Movie 1. If you haven't seen that, shame on you. But when it shows in the real world, I know that that's not CGI. If those are CGI, oh my god, those humans really look like humans. But like when it just shows the world of Lego, it's computer animation. It's not actual Lego shown on screen in those parts using stop motion. It's all just done digitally and being made through being on the computer. And from that merit, how they animate like all those little tiny Lego pieces to make them look like actual Lego, and showing like thumbprints and fingerprints marks that you see sometimes on Legos, and the lighting that they have on the Lego pieces, it just blows my mind. And like how like it's causing us in cinema to reach peak of animation even further, more so now. And it always blows my mind. And I could get another Lego movie after the other, just as long as I can see these people blow it out of the water from the last Lego movie and do something new that they didn't do in the last one. And that's no exception here. They do a lot of cool stuff in this movie, a lot of cool tricks that make me want to watch the movie again and see if I can catch something that I didn't see beforehand. Because they throw a lot at you, because like they throw everything on the screen in these Lego movies, because they're allowed to do that, because like Lego pieces are tiny, so they can have a ton of things on the screen, and like it's perfect for rewatchability and makes you say, I gotta rewatch this again so I can watch that again. And it's perfect for that, and they're very clever in that way. Clever, that's that word again. Whoo! But yeah, basically I really enjoyed it. If you want a non-spoiler review, which is what I'm giving you currently, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Did I enjoy more than the first one or Lego Batman movie? I think there's a lot more heart. And I feel like since it was the first, for the Lego Movie 1, since it was the first Lego movie that we ever gotten, and we didn't really know what a Lego movie, the actual Lego movie with a story and a big all-star cast could look like, it was a big surprise to us, and it made that first one really, really special. This one here, just as good, but like it was just it was a literal follow-up to that first movie that was so special to us. But this movie is just an enjoyable, fun, hilarious movie. I giggled a lot. But like this is still really, really enjoyable, and I think it's just as funny in terms of humor as much as the Lego Batman movie was. There's a lot of moments that I just died of laughter in this movie. So yeah, do I recommend it? Of course I do, because it's good, and I hope when you see it, that's blurry, darn it. I hope you see that it's also good, and you also think that. Okay. End of video. That's all the thoughts I wanted to give you on Lego Movie 2's second part. Joe approved. If you like this video, click like and subscribe, and especially if you want to see other videos of me not being prepared and it's just me talking about movies. And on this channel you can also see me do different skits and short films by that merit, and other variety of things. I don't just stick to one thing. I like to do a mix of things, so that if one person isn't a fan of this part of these types of videos that I do, maybe they might be a fan of these types of videos I do on this other section of this channel. So if you want to do that, click like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and hopefully I won't be as sick, and I probably won't have this beard, but who knows, it might be even longer. You never know.